You will drown in eternal night.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to another Mortal Kombat Mobile Top 10 video. After the success of my Top 10 Diamonds video, many of you asked me for a version for gold cards. So here we go, the top 10 gold cards of MK Mobile. And in case you're watching this in the future, we are having 2020 right now, so don't be surprised if we have new cards. Coming in at number 10 is Elder God Kenshi, whose main shtick is that he can gain power for him and the entire team by knocking out an opponent using special attacks. Unfortunately, that doesn't transcend over to X-rays, so only Special 1 and 2 are viable here, but even this way, it's incredibly useful if you are timing it right and knocking out the opponent in the right moment, even gaining X-rays in pretty much no time.
Tanya.
For place number 9, I have chosen a very underrated character with Kobu Jutsu Tanya. Many might argue that the treacherous variation of Tanya would be the better choice here, but I have to strongly disagree. I prefer Kobujutsu Tanya over treacherous Tanya any day. Her special 2 is not just incredible to watch, but also deals damage to the entire team. Her special 1 is extremely strong and deals a lot of damage. Tanya is amazing. If I would have made this video like 2 years ago, Gunslinger Aaron Black would probably be in the top 3, just given his extremely amazing special 2, unblockable if you reached a higher percentage, and dealing so much damage that you pretty much can one-shot any character you desire. Unfortunately, nowadays there are so many ways to revive, and Bone Shields and Revenant Shields are up left and right, so unfortunately Gunslinger Aaron Black is not as good anymore as he used to be before, but even if you are using him in challenges or towers, you will still see how strong this character actually is. At number 7 we have Classic Scorpion with his unblockable special 1 that doesn't only cause bleed, but also is capable of pulling in the weakest opponent back into the match to finish him off, which makes it super interesting if you are playing in boss battles. But he is also an absolute god when it comes to chaining basic attacks, and his special 2 also deals incredible damage. So in other words, Classic Scorpion is the perfect all-rounder. You can use the special 1, the special 2, you can use his basic attacks. He is great in every situation and in pretty much every single fight.
Jason Voorhees.
Taken spot number 6 is Unstoppable Jason Voorhees, the fastest Jason that we currently have in MK Mobile, and it will probably stay that way because I don't think that they will add another one. He is incredible. When he uses the special 1, he gets the strength buff even before the attack is executed. After using his special 2, he starts regenerating, and in case he really should get knocked out, he will just come back with an extra bar of power, pretty much guaranteeing that you can either start to heal or directly perform a devastating X-ray attack, taking out your opponent in just one extreme attack. Some of you might argue that Slasher Jason is superior here because he can come back twice, and in terms of that extra bar of power that he gets for the second time, I agree. But on the other hand, that regeneration effect is just way too precious to write Unstoppable Jason Voorhees off. Taken the spot in the middle at the glorious number 5, I have chosen Master of Souls Ermac. As you guys probably all know, I am an Ermac main, and Master of Souls Ermac can pretty much start with an X-Ray just by having 2 Outworld teammates in his team, and then either using the passive of Mournful Kitana or the Wrathhammer, the Bloody Tomahawk, the Kuai Liang Scepter. There are many ways how you can directly start with an X-Ray, which will provide you with a shield. The special 2 has a snare effect. The special 1, granted, will deal almost no damage at all if it is blocked, so really make sure that you are always connecting with that special 1. And that is super easy to achieve. Just use a combo ender before you execute it.
Jax.
On slot number 4 we have Heavy Weapons Jax, of course because of his special 2. If you execute that special 2, you will deal damage to the entire team, pretty much like with Kobujutsu Tanya. Just the damage effect by Heavy Weapons Jax is so much more extreme than it is with Tanya, especially if you equip him, for example with Shang Tsung Stone, which takes an extra percentage of the health of the opponent. And even though the special 1 may not be a huge damage dealer in that sense, but it is unblockable and makes it incredibly useful if the opponent has a Bone Shield or Revenant up to either knock him out at the end or just buy yourself some time.
Triborg.
And here we are in the top 3, and on place number 3 we have Triborg SubZero with his model number LK520. He's not only great in chaining his basic attacks, he also has a Frostbite on his combo ender. He can freeze his opponent. His special 1 deals some solid damage. Of course, played in a Triborg team, he can add stuff like Power Drain, Fire, Critical Chance. The special 2 deals a high amount of damage, so does the X-Ray, and on tag-in he has a shield, saving you from incoming damage for a few seconds.
Cassie Cage.
The choice between number 2 and number 1 is always the hardest, but my choice here for number 2 goes to Covered Ops Cassie Cage, who gives a natural block breaker via her passive to all Spec Ops teammates, and on top her special 2 can cripple, deals a lot of damage, and also her basic attack chaining is second to none. Sometimes you can just take out entire teams, mainly using basic attacks, and maybe just launching a quick special in between in case you should get bored. But overall, Covered Ops Cassie is an absolute killing machine, and she is amazing in every single team.
Johnny Cage.
Tough tower fights have proven it over and over again. Combat Cup Johnny Cage is an essential asset, especially for players who don't have strong diamond cards. But with this challenge character, you have Power Drain on special 1, you have a high damage special 2, you also have a passive that can stun the opponent in the moment he tries to escape, even though that's just a 50-50. And that so often works better for the AI than it works for the player. But even if that passive doesn't work, Combat Cup Johnny Cage has everything what a character needs to defeat his opponents, especially with that power drain on Special 1. By the way, for a Johnny Cage variation, that Special 1 in this particular case deals so massive damage that it actually feels more like a diamond character instead of a gold, but it's just incredible. And if you play him together with Combat Cup's Sonya Blade, he will also be immune to stun, so there is basically nothing left to be desired. Congratulations, Johnny Cage! Well, and that already brings me to the end of this video, and I hope that you had as much fun as I had, because I really had a blast putting these characters for you together. And of course, in the future there will be other top 10 lists to come, so please keep suggesting top 10 lists that you guys want to see, and please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for tuning in once again, and as usual, I will be back with the next video very soon. Until then, you can choose one of the 2 videos that are up here right now. Please like, comment and subscribe. And also don't forget to click the bell notification icon so you will be informed every time when I upload a new video. Take care, Casey over and out for today.